idea when you think of people who are saving lives? Nurses, doctors, firefighters. Well, do you think of the people who don't go to school to save lives? And a good example of that are people who donate plasma. According to the PPTA, the Plasma Therapeutic Association, there are more than 450 plasma collection centers in the U.S. and Europe. And after doing a lot of research and being donating myself, I've become really aware of the benefits that donating plasma has to offer. Donating plasma can be a really scary thought. If you don't like big needles or even blood or the medical field, it can be really scary, but I'm going to teach you today of why plasma donation can be a life-saving process and how it can be beneficial to us and the patients that it goes towards, and the steps you can take on your first donation and tips also. First, we'll look at what really plasma is. Plasma takes about 55% of blood, and it makes it the single largest human component of blood, and contains waters, salt, enzymes, proteins, and also antibodies. It's a clear straw liquid, and it's 90% of water, and it's really kind of a yellowish color. It's really for transporting mediums for cells and different substances for human use. There are two types, source plasma and recovered plasma. Source plasma is collected for use for plasmapheresis process, and recovered plasma is collected through the whole blood donation and separated into cellular components, and that is from donatingplasma.org. Plasma is a liquid portion that remains after red and white blood cells, platelets, and other components are removed. Now that we have seen what plasma donation or plasma really is, we'll look at the different kind of companies and how they help with the process. There's lots of different kind of companies, but they all have one goal, and that is to help the well-being and improve health in people. And they also provide life-saving proteins. They provide health care, pharmacies, and hospitals for people. And I'm going to talk about two major companies today, and that is Grifols, and they represent Biomat, Plasmacare, and Telecrest. And Telecrest is actually one of our local plasma donation centers that I attend to, and I really like it. And that is from grifolsplasma.org. And there's Baxter also, who represents BioLife, and BioLife really is well known around campus. There's coupons, and people really encourage going to BioLife for people. Plasma really helps people live healthier, happier lives, and it also helps people with life-threatening things like shock treatment, burn victims, and people with hypophilia, and also people who have immune system deficiencies. Plasma cannot be made in a laboratory. And now that we have an idea of how plasma can help other people, we'll look at how it benefits us. Whether you're donating or anything else, you have a really good idea that you're helping people out, and it really gives you a better understanding of what health is. And not to mention, the money is really good. You can get about $300 for your whole first month, and that is from Opto Pharma Plasma. Now that we went through that, we'll be able to see what steps you can take for your first donation. The first donation is about 2 to 3 hours, and that's the longest one that you'll probably go through. You'll need to be at least 110 pounds so they know that you are of weight and you won't faint or anything. You'll need to pass medical examinations, extensive medical history, and you need to intake about 50 to 80 grams of protein every day. You need a proof of your current address so they know that you live around here. And you're going to need your Social Security first-time benefits, which also goes with the coupons, and you get extra money for the first time you donate. Don't take any caffeine, no pop, no coffee for when you're about to donate. And tell if anything changes, if you have any tattoos, or if anything happened in the past that you need to tell them. And the most you can go is 2 times a week, 2 times in a 7-day period. Hopefully with this information I have provided with you, you have learned more about donating, and it'll make you want to help out and save lives. Even if you don't want to donate, you'll tell somebody else about it, and hopefully they'll want to make a difference.